July 15th, 2020. Joe here at the Wake Up channel. Appreciate everybody for joining me today. I wanted to share a really quick video of an example of how outrageous everything has become and how literally everything can be offensive and how anything can cause an outrage from people. Like I said, we have turned into a hypochondriac kind of society where when anything happens, we have to find a reason why it hurts us. It's like we are constantly going back and forth to the doctor every time we have an itch. And every itch that we have cannot be cured. There has to be someone to pay the price for it. This was from mirror.co.uk. A lot of interesting stories from this website, obviously. This one reads as woman shares innocent TikTok video. Of course, you know all of the best content is on TikTok on how to help hotel cleaners, and this sparks outrage. We'll watch the video here real quick, but apparently this woman just put out a video, a really quick video, 30 seconds, on certain things that you can do while you're staying at a hotel to help out some of the people, the maids that are working that. Now, I have known a lot of people that have worked in hotels and have done the maid service. Now, this job is very back-breaking work. It is not easy to do the same things over and over and over again and clean up everyone's horrible messes that they leave. You don't like to do it in your own home. And even though you're getting paid for it, they don't get paid that much either. These aren't rich people that are cleaning up your mess. So, you know, this isn't something about where you should just completely do their jobs for them. But at the same time, you shouldn't be leaving a horrible mess. But she just posted this video. I'll play it here real quick, and we'll discuss it. So that was it. Hold on for a second. I got another video playing over here. So that was a very innocent video that this person put out. It wasn't anything nefarious. It wasn't anything that was meant to cause any kind of uproar. It wasn't anything controversial. But apparently she did get a lot of flack over posting this. And she was probably very surprised when some of the comments that started rolling in. An example is, let me see, I think they have some of this stuff here listed at the bottom. This is just some screenshots of the video itself that we just watched. So she goes on and explained that if this helps, if you bag your rubbish and leave it by the bin of the door, and also recommends leaving a tip for the staff. But her video has faced a barrage of outrage. One person tweeting, LOL, but this is their job. I'm not doing your job for you, just like you wouldn't do their job for me. One man added, so I paid for a room for the weekend and paid to do my own room keeping. Nah. Another person joked, oh, I guess they are tipping me for doing this right. I don't understand why a lot of people have so much outrage over something simple. It's like when you're in a restaurant and you know the bus boys coming, you know they have to split the tips, and they usually get the short end of the stick all the time anyway. The bus boys make usually a smaller percentage because they do less work. But I always, at least this is what I do whenever I'm sitting in a restaurant. At least I haven't gone to a restaurant in a while because of coronavirus. But when I did, I always made sure that I did at least stack the plates and forks and spoons and so forth and instruments on top of themselves, so it's a little bit easier to clear off. I'm not trying to clean up everything for them, but I'm just trying to make their job easier. You know what this is called? This is called being a decent human being. And being a decent human being does take some thought. It does take some forethought. It does take some attention to be a decent human being. I know this is very hard for some of the people out there that are very self-serving society that we live in. And the reason why I want to do a small video on this is because of that very fact that we do live in a very self-serving type of selfish society. We always, when you hear in the media and hear from the protesters and all that kind of stuff, and you hear the common mantra of we all have to stay united, we all have to help each other, right? We all have to help each other. But when it comes to hotel rooms, something as simple as throwing away some of your garbage, or not leaving paint all over the walls, or not, defecating on the bed and stuff like that. Simple things, simple human, evolved species would do for other evolved species. So I think that is just a little bit too hard for us to grasp in 2020. We have come so far. We've landed on the moon and all this stuff, but it's doing simple things like this for other human beings is just simply too much for some people, because we live in a very selfish society. And until we actually get past that, until we can actually start thinking about other people and doing small things for others, then we will never, ever be able to solve the bigger problems. And that is one of the biggest issues that we have right now. We can't simply see past not only our own race and our own so-called stature in life and what we have or have not accomplished. We are always trying to grade ourselves on each other when we are all the same on the inside. We are all wanting the same things. We all want to be loved. We all want to be appreciated and heard and respected. But you can't have any of those things if you can't do the simple things for other people. It doesn't matter whether they are getting paid for it or not. We have the same people that are protesting in the streets that they're not getting paid enough, that they want to raise the minimum wage. And I believe in a lot of ways that you should. We could have a debate on that, but that is not the point of this. We have people, especially single mothers a lot, that do take these jobs, and they do have to pay for daycare and stuff like that. So you have to really think about those things. You tip your waiter, right? It's they are getting paid a wage to bring back and forth your food and different things that you want, but you do try to make sure that they are taken care of at the end. And I'm sure that most people don't want to leave a huge mess for the waiter or the busboy to deal with as well. This is called being a decent human being, and it is a good place to start. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye.